Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Great Museums by Professorit.com. I'm Rick Chambers. The next museum that we're about to take a look at is called the Hermitage. The largest museum in Russia, the Hermitage extends across several palaces of the former czars, dominating the embankment of the Neva River in St. Petersburg, much as the Louvre dominates the Seine in Paris. The museum is important both as an architectural masterpiece and as a fabulous storehouse of art from all across the world. And like the Louvre, it is a treasure house of masterpieces in many different departments, from East and West, from the ancient world all the way up to the 20th century. Begun actually as a private collection of the royal family in 1764, parts were open to visitors in 1852. And then, during the Russian Revolution of 1917, many of the most dramatic events took place right here. Here is where the Red Guard stormed the Winter Palace, arresting members of the former government. And under communism, the entire complex was then open to the public, and the museum quickly became one of the most widely visited in the entire world. In 2010, more than 2,400,000 visitors came here. New exhibits even opened, including the culture and the art of Middle Asia. Now, to give you an idea of the scale of this particular museum, there are 120 rooms just devoted to the art of Western Europe alone. Highlights include ancient art from Egypt and Greece and, unsurprisingly, regions encompassed by the former Soviet Union. For example, a 31-centimeter long golden stag created as a shield ornament. It was found in a burial mound in the North Caucasus. It dates from the 6th century BC. And a similar shield ornament in gold is exhibited nearby, and it depicts a panther. The post-classical world is represented by decorative art from Byzantine, Syria, Iran, Samarkand, and elsewhere as well. It goes without saying that there are important medieval Russian icons as well. Work from China is especially strong here. For example, there is a painted pottery warrior from Xinjiang from the 7th century, and then a rare depiction in ink and tempera on paper of a man, this work created almost 1,000 years ago. But it's when we get to the Renaissance Italy that the museum represents some of its brightest star power. Perugino's portrait of St. Sebastian, very strong, so is Titian's extraordinary depiction of the same subject. Raphael's Constabile Madonna, it's one of the finest, while the museum boasts two very rare paintings by Leonardo da Vinci, including the Madonna Lita, and an extraordinary and moving marble sculpture by Michelangelo of a crouching boy dated back to 1525. When it comes to the great masters of European painting, the museum moves from strength to strength, really. Caravaggio, Rembrandt, Poussin, Rubens, Gerard, Frederick, Ingres, Corot Delacroix, Manet, Cézanne, they're all present in this collection. Part of the excitement of the Hermitage is the fact that so many of the paintings on display here are masterpieces. Yet, because of the museum's Soviet past, the work here tended to be left out of the coffee table books through which many of us first became acquainted with the key works of such major artists. So, a visit here is likely to spark the kind of love that really can only happen when we discover a work for the very first time. When we come to French Impressionists and Post-Impressionists, the Hermitage boasts one of the finest collections outside of Paris. Lovers of Gauguin, you really need to get here and take a look. Perhaps one of the most lasting memories for many visitors here is the collection of work by 20th century French painter Matisse, including his masterpiece, Dance. One of the finest colorists in all history, Matisse will leave you dreaming in an infinite variety of shades of red. And again, we have a lot of practical information you'll want if you're heading for the Hermitage. The museum was actually founded in 1764 when Empress Catherine the Great purchased a collection of Flemish and Dutch paintings from a Berlin merchant. The museum's storerooms, exhibition rooms, departments, and services are all housed in 10 different buildings, 7 of which are monuments of 18th and 19th century Russian culture. We want to thank you for watching this segment from Professorit.com on the Hermitage. I'm Rick Chambers. We'll see you next time.